Well, today is All Saints Sunday. What do you think that means? Who are saints? People. That's a good start. People who have passed, people who have died and gone on to heaven. So, it's not what? It's not people who've been mean, is that what you said? I thought that's what you said. That's absolutely right. Yeah, you can't, qualify for sainthood if you go around beating up people too much, That's just not a good saint quality. A saint is anyone who is among the baptized, living or dead, who shows the way to Jesus. So some people, like you said, those who have passed, those who have gone on before us, that showed us their love and showed us the love of God. And some people that are still living. Are any of you saints? Do you ever show anybody about God? Do you? How do you show people about God? What was your name again? So we can call you Saint Allie? Because you're just nice to people sometimes? Cameron, do you do good things? What do you do? Teach people about God. Good job. Saint Cameron? Yeah. Is that what your mom called you? No? Cameron! How about you, Jesse? Do you do anything to show people the love of God? I'm not talking about your brother right now. Because I know you and your brother fight sometimes, like all brothers and sisters. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we're mean. But you know what? Do you think God wants us to show the light of God? Yeah, He wants us to do it. He wants us to be like windows. What do you think would happen in here right now if we turned all the lights out? Would it be dark, dark, dark in here? No? How come? Because we have windows in here, and these are a funny kind of windows. They're like frosty windows. You can't see in and out, but the light can still come through them. And so, is the light is the window the light? Or is the light what comes through the window? Yeah, and that's how it should be with people who are saints. That we should be like the window, and it's the light of God that comes through us so that other people can see the light. Now, at nighttime, if you came in here, when it's dark outside, it's really dark in here if you don't have the lights on. How come? Because there's no light outside the windows. That's right, because they're foggy windows and there's not a whole lot of light out there at nighttime. And so I want you to remember that you are supposed to be saints too. And do you always act like a saint? Me neither. Ask Maurice, he'll tell you. Sometimes I can be not as nice as I know I should be. So we need to be thinking about who we represent every day in life, especially if somebody knows that you're a Christian. And I hope that people will know that you love God just by the way that you live. Not because you say, I love God, although you can do that too. But you should show that you love God by the way that you treat other people, by the way that you love, by the way that you share, by the way that you are generous to people who are in need. And so I want you to remember, little saints of God, that you are the ones who will show the light of God in places where some people won't ever be able to go. So you have to do your job, okay? Because you go places where I want to go, Jesse. And I go places where you won't ever go. So I have to do my job too. So we all have to do our job for God. Remember that, little saints. All right. How about them? Do you see any saints out there? You see any? You don't look, Cameron goes, I don't know. Yeah, there's some saints out there. Some of them you'd be surprised. Yeah, I'm not going to look at anybody. Let's say our prayers. You repeat after me. Dear God, we love you. Thank you for the saints, those who've shown your love. Help us to be one too.